Ganja Hess 1973 followed Dr. Hess Green as he goes through a somewhat spiritual experience after being stabbed with an ancient artifact. But this experience turns out to be much more than spiritual, all the while we see his journey and what happens after he is attacked. Now, I was going back and forth about doing this film because when it comes to more artistic films, I believe that it's meant to be viewed more than once and somewhat studied so that you can really figure out how you felt about the film and what you got from it. I've only seen this movie once, so I wasn't sure if I would do it justice. However, I realized that it wouldn't hurt to suggest the film and allow you to decide if you liked it or not. Long story short, I'm not gonna overthink it and allow you to check it out for yourself. But if you need to know why, well, here's why. This is spoiler free, so feel free to watch in its entirety. Like I mentioned before, this film is very artistic as it starts off with different shots of multiple statues and transitions into people participating in church, which I'm assuming was on a Sunday. Though this film is artistic at its core, it definitely has those elements of horror, but I'm not gonna say how because I feel like that would be a bit of a spoiler. It's not a lot of horror elements, so don't go in expecting to be scared. This film for sure has something that is expressing to the viewer of the film. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way and say that depending on where you watch this, the visuals aren't as smooth and the audio can be a bit low, but I don't count it against the film because it was made in the 1970s and those were common troubles when it came to film back then, especially if you didn't have a major budget. I just wanted to give a warning there, but don't let that drive you away because there are more pros than cons for sure. I want to say I was going in and out throughout my watch, but I feel like that was done on purpose because every time I said to myself, where are we going? It told me to be patient and showed me where we were going. I can say my mouth was open at least 45% of the time for this film from being in shock by how the story progressed. Along with the really cool shots and great acting, this film provides you with something to think about while watching. If you're looking for a film that leans on the artistic side and gives you something to think about while watching, this film is for you. I suggested it because sometimes you want to just watch a film that brings the entertainment and other times you want to watch a film that makes you think a bit. And this is the film for you if you're looking for that. This underrated gem brought intensity, questions, shock, awe, wonder, and calmness all in the same film. This film is free to watch with ads, of course, so if you're not usually into artistic films, then it won't be too much of a risk. So are you going to check out Ganja Hess 1973? Have you already seen it? If so, what did you think about it? Let me know what you think below, and remember to keep it kind and sweet. Thank y'all so much for watching, and peace.